subscribe to my channel.
Okay, I'm back again. This Side Talk with Sasha. I'm Sasha Michelle. I got my co-host with me today.
What do y'all, man? It's 1TREVMM, man. The biggest shit pop that ever pop shit. You know what I'm saying?
So, Trey, what you been up to?
Nothing much, man. I just been making new music, staying down, staying out the way, and making new music, staying down, staying out the way, taking a couple trips, seeing new things, getting new things to rap about, you know?
Period. Yeah. So you dropped a new mixtape in February, Next to Blow. Like, what was your thoughts putting it out?
Shit, I just really wanted to let them know, like, this was next. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm next to blow. I see it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of good things been going on, a lot of people around that's been doing big things, but I just want to let them know I was next, you know?
So you put 12 songs on the tape. What was your thoughts in those 12 songs?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't put a lot of thought into it. I had like 20 songs that were like options, and we played them all, we listened to them all. Me and my team, we ended up picking 12. Like I think it really was 10 and 2 that was like they could be interchanged in and out. Like if I wanted them on there, so I just threw both of them on there, and we just picked them like that.
How do you put your mixtape together? Like, how you do your beginning, your middle, your end? Like, is it any format you try to try? Like, in the beginning, I want them to feel like this. In the middle, I want them to feel like this. In the end, I want them to feel like this.
Yeah. Nah, I don't do it like that, but like, okay, so my first song on the tape, titled Next to Blow, like, I like to set the tone, my first song. My first song usually gonna be like almost titled like my mixtape or titled the same as my mixtape, you know? And I just go from there. I try to space my features out. If I got features, I try to space the features out and do it like that. But I don't just have no certain format. I just, you know what I'm saying, I pick what I like, and I try not to put too much of the same sounds together, and you know what I'm saying, just put different stuff.
I feel like you bring the energy too. Like, how you amp yourself up in the booth? Like, that's just how you is. Like, how you come with your...
Yeah, that's just how I am everyday life. I ain't gonna lie, I'm on 1,000 every day.
So you had a song called Bouncy House. How you come up with that title? Bouncy House.
I said it in the song. I said it. I ain't gonna lie. When I said it in the song, everybody listened to it. They was like, we was trying to come up with a name at the end, so we was just like, he said Bouncy House. Make it called Bouncy House, because I was like, I'm trying to jump like a bouncy house. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we just titled it out the hook.
I feel like my favorite song on the mixtape is Blood on the Leaves, but I already told you that.
Yeah, that's a fan
So,
favorite.
how you do like deal with samples and stuff? Like,
really
did you find that or?
Yeah, my producer found it, but that's really like my lane. I like samples. I like to redo old stuff. I like, you know what I'm saying. I'm soulful, so I like to do all that type of stuff.
Where you from?
I'm from North Little Rock, little area called Rose City.
Why is it so important? Like, you in your music, you say you from the North a lot too. Like, why you feel like you want to put on so much?
Because I got to let it be known. You know what I'm saying. North Little Rock is small, and really we ain't never had no big names or nobody really make it out. So I always, you know what I'm saying, put the Nawf on the map. I always want to put the Nawf on the map and let everybody know Little Rock is cool, but I'm from the Nawf. You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Why do y'all always get so much bad backlash, like on social media, like from the North being dirty and shit like that? Like, why y'all be getting so much bad backlash? Why they say North Little Rock dirty? Like,
because
you feel like that?
Yeah, I feel like some people is. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day when I was growing up, I used to see folks who was getting money, but they was just dirty. Like,
dusty.
They was just dirty, bro. Like, a nigga could make $5,000-$6,000 in a day, and tomorrow he make another $5,000, but he got the same clothes on. That's just how he is. He don't care. But he getting money though. He making money though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. There's some dusty going on. But now we got this. The new generation. We ain't even coming like that.
So y'all call yourself like, how they got the new Dallas, you know them. Y'all be the new North.
Nah, we ain't the new Nawf, but we put together though.
Yeah, put together.
Yeah, better than the old heads was.
So what was your household like growing up?
Shit, I just had my mama, my mama, and my little brother.
Any influence your mom had like on your music?
Yeah, my mama used to sing. A lot of people don't know my mama used to sing, and she used to take me to church. And a lot of they, you know what I'm saying, a lot of they play a part in the music.
When you feel like you first fell in love with music?
At a young age, I fell in love with music. I was young. I always liked the music. I used to play instruments, pianos, and bass guitars, and all type of stuff. I know how to, you know what I'm saying? I always loved the music.
What was you listening when you was growing up?
Ooh, I listened to a lot of music. I listen to a lot of music. I never just had a favorite. I listen to all different type of genres, and I listen to all type of music.
What's some you listen to now that like people would be surprised to hear that you listen to?
Probably like country.
You like country music?
Sometimes, not really, but I listen to it because I can't listen to rap.
Why you can't listen to rap?
Because I feel like when you listen to too many other artists as an artist, then you start to sound like them.
Sound like them?
Yeah, so when it comes to rap, I mostly only listen to my music.
So you be trying to have like your own. I mean, you do gotta, you bring the energy, so you do got a different sound.
Yeah, I always try to have my own. I want to have my own mind, my own sound. I don't want to sound like nobody.
So in the next to blow song, you said I'm working on another 100,000. You ain't got one.
Yeah.
So what year was it when you counted your first 100,000?
I'm gonna say it was like 2019, 2020. Like 2019.
How was it for you, being that you said, you grew up with a single mom, basically came from nothing. So how was it what was you feeling like you count your first 100,000?
It was a good feeling because I always used to get money, but I never knew how to save it. So when I finally got past that hump and learned how to save and was still able to take care of my people and do everything I was doing, it felt good. It felt crazy. Like, it felt crazy. I ain't gonna lie, back then I thought I was rich.
With the 100,000?
Yeah, 100,000. I thought I was rich.
Period. In the cook-up song, you said you not selfish, you passing the rock. Like, have you ever been around a selfish nigga? Like, there's something you done seen before or something? Like, what made you say you ain't selfish?
I just see that a lot. A lot of folks be selfish. It's a lot of teams out here where it's a star player. When it come to me and my guys, ain't no star players. Ain't no star players. We passing in the seas. Everybody score.
I could say that about y'all too. Like, you could definitely tell, like, all y'all shine together. It's like, ain't no big eyes, little U's. Like, you really can't tell. Everybody shine together.
Yeah.
What you think the reason be behind selfishness? Like, why you feel like a nigga be selfish?
They a hater. They scared a nigga will pass them. If they help their homeboy out, they scared that nigga gonna pass them. It's crazy.
Crazy. What's the craziest thing somebody has done to get your attention?
Probably hit me with a car.
You been hit with a car? Like ran your ass over?
She bumped me with a car.
Damn.
Like, just to get my attention. Like, I wasn't saying nothing, and I guess I wasn't paying attention. And I was walking across the street. We were leaving the club. I was walking across the street, and she bumped me with the car.
Just to get your number and shit?
Just
or
to
she
talk
been
to
to
me.
you?
Yes. No, I didn't know her. She just wanted to talk to me.
What's the craziest thing you did to get somebody's attention?
Probably sent them some money.
What's your most toxic trait? You feel like?
I like arguing.
Where did it come from? You feel like you was raised like that or what?
I just like arguing.
That's just you?
Yeah, I don't be mad or nothing. I just want to argue, act like I'm mad.
What's the craziest message you've ever gotten? Like, what's the craziest thing somebody done said to you?
I ain't gonna lie, I done had a lot of crazy stuff said. A lot of crazy stuff said. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I can't just remember off the top of my head.
Anything that was memorable?
Nah, like just regular stuff like I hope you died. All type of crazy stuff like that.
Shit like that. Do you go back after somebody say something like that?
No. You want me to die?
You ain't going back.
What? You want me to die?
Do you double back?
Will I? Yeah.
What's the stipulations on that? Like, what'd be a reason you would double back?
We ain't really fall out for real. It was petty. Whatever we fell out about, it was petty.
And you would give it a second chance. So when you be in the studio, I see you been working with Mason lately. When you be in the studio, what you be thinking? Like, how you come up with what the things you say?
I just freestyle everything. Like, literally everything I say, it just be off the top of my head. I just freestyle everything. Every song that you will hear from me, I was in the booth, I made it. I've been working with Cook-Up. Me and Cook-Up, we a good team, you know what I'm saying? So we do everything on the spot. Make the beat on the spot. I rap on the spot. Everything on the spot.
With freestyling, have you ever had a problem with saying the same thing twice?
Yes.
How you catch yourself? Like, I'm saying, like, damn, I said that in the last song. I can't say it again,
Oh, well, I ain't gonna lie. I don't say the same thing twice, but it be like real similar.
Do you ever fix that?
No.
Or like, even when you listen to your mixtape, do you feel like you talking about the same shit?
Yeah, I do. I talk about my real life.
How you gonna change it up? Like, Well, I see you drop that Truth Is. That was kind of like a love song. That was very
Yeah.
different for you. What was your thoughts behind it?
I just wanted something for the ladies. I ain't gonna lie, cause a lot of ladies, you know what I'm saying. I make trap house music. So a lot of ladies, they ain't in the trap. They gon' like it cause of the beat and how I'm turning, ooh bopping. But at the same time, I still just wanted something for my lady fans. Let them feel special, you know.
When you dropped your mixtape, did you get the feedback you wanted?
To a certain extent, but I'm the type of person I'm always want more. So it did all right, but I feel like I could have did better. I'm my biggest critic, you know.
How you feel when you don't get support from certain people? You know how like some people, like you be seeing other major artists, like when they drop, they be complaining, you know, like niggas ain't sharing my shit and I be reposting the nigga shit. Like, do you ever feel like that? Like,
No.
you don't ever feel like that?
I don't care.
So you don't ever feel a way about somebody not reposting your shit?
I don't care.
Even if somebody don't post your shit, if they drop, would you still repost that shit?
Yeah, if I see it, but I ain't gonna lie, I got a bad habit of not reposting a lot of stuff too, cause I don't really see it. I don't be paying attention enough sometimes. So sometimes I might miss something and not repost it too.
Do you feel like that make you a bad person? Cause motherfuckers be falling out about that.
Yeah, nah, you gotta just charge it to my what they say, charge it to my mind and not my heart. Yeah, you gotta charge that to my mind and not my heart. I ain't try to. I promise I did.
You independent right now. Like, you ever thought about signing?
Yeah, I'm talking to a few labels now. I really want a distribution deal more than anything though.
Who would you sign to?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I like how a few companies do business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really haven't looked into like signing to artists. I ain't gonna lie, but I like how a few companies do business and how they, you know what I'm saying, handle they artists that I've seen so far. Like Sony, Say La Vie, 300, people like that. You know what I'm saying? They take real good care of their artists, and they seem like all their artists end up in good situations.
What's so bad about signing to artists? Like, do you believe that when people be like, when artists do sign other artists, like the artists that they sign would never be bigger than them?
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. I just always looked at it like I know who got the real bag. You know what I'm saying? An artist, he might have some money and to where he can sign you and he might do a little something for you, but I know where the real bag coming from. You know what I'm saying? Where the real machine at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I see you do a lot of features. Like, is there any features like you've been doing lately, or any features you want to do?
No. All the features I all the features I did, they was just spread them over. Somebody bump it to me and we, you know what I'm saying, we just chop it over.
So they don't be playing like, let's go to the studio, let's do this.
No, not really, unless it's a paid feature. Then I'll show up.
What made you start charging for features though? You just feel like you
Yeah.
just one of them, you just gotta.
Nah, I put a lot of money into the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm $75,000 into the rap. I need to get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? I get paid for my streams, of course, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But I feel like I'm well invested into what I do. So I feel like if I'm well invested, you need to invest in you. If you want, you know what I'm saying, you want to rap with me, let's rap.
Anybody you feel like you vibe best with in the studio? Like just on some random,
Like,
and they was just cool as hell, you probably didn't think.
Yeah, for sure. My boy, dang, I just forgot his name that fast. Dang, we just made a song. I just forgot his name. But I ain't gonna lie. He the truth though. Like, and we locked in and we got it done for sure.
Are there any dream collabs anybody want to collab with?
Not at the moment, no. Well, nah, I like Head Hunter or Mirror. I ain't gonna lie, I like how dude rapping. I like I like how he you know what I'm saying? I like bro, you know what I'm saying?
He in Dallas?
Yeah, he in Dallas. He part of the new Dallas camp, man. That's one of my people that I wanna do a song with. I feel like it could be real hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Being that you just said you collab with people, you bump into them in the studio, how do you separate real friends from like music friends?
We keep it music.
So it just be that.
Yeah, we just
Why
keep
you so
it business.
strict? You strict over there.
Yeah, it's strict. It's strict. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't friendly like that. Like, I try my best. I try my best to be social, but I'm really not that social.
Is that just a man thing or is it just a Trevin thing? This just
Nah, it's a me. It's a me thing, I think.
you just don't fuck around.
Nah, it ain't even that though, cause I'm cool too. But I just got to feel you out. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to see. Yeah.
So I feel like you been putting on your shit. You one of the ones right now. You been dropping consistently. Is there anybody you can compare yourself to?
No.
You can't compare yourself to nobody.
Nah, like who you want me to say I'm like? You want me to say I'm like somebody?
I don't want you to say you like somebody. I'm just asking, like, who could you compare yourself to? Some people be like, damn, I sound like such. You just feel like you just one-on-one.
I'm one-on-one, man.
Ain't nobody sound
the
like you.
The biggest shit popper that ever pop shit, man. I'll tell you. I don't know who can duplicate or implicate or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No.
It's just only one of you.
It's one of me.
Your sound, you don't feel like your sound came from nothing or nothing. Give me a little Andre 3000. You know they be loud and shit. You be loud in the motherfucker.
Andre 3000, crazy. I never listened to that man in my life.
But you loud as hell like him.
I ain't never listened to Andre 3000, so I can't, you know what I'm saying, really put the comparison. I got to listen and go see.
How they loud as shit. Hollering in the booth and shit.
Yeah, I be having fun. I have a blast in there. That's like my therapy.
Speaking of therapy, how do you deal with your mental health?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think I do.
So how you deal with shit? You don't deal with shit? You like suppress your emotions and shit? Like
I let it go. I just move on.
You don't dwell on shit?
I don't dwell on nothing. I let it move. I move on. And that's a problem too, though. That's a problem too.
It is a problem. You realize it's a problem, but you ain't doing nothing about it.
Yeah, because I don't know how. A lot of men don't.
Black men need therapy. They be shy, but they need therapy.
I think so too. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, and your song, On It, in the mix, song, you said she pulled out her pussy. And that bitch had a smell. You ain't give a damn.
Drop dick in the hole, man.
Drop dick in the house.
Wait. Like, man, that's just what was going on, man. She pulled out the pussy. She had a smell. I ain't even care that day. That day, I ain't even care. I still did what I did.
So hygiene ain't important.
Yeah, it's very important. But that day right there, I was too far gone. It was too late at night. I can't even play with you today. We finna do this right here. We gonna do it how we do it.
So you gonna fuck somebody that stink?
No.
You just did though.
I don't want to though. It was.
Why you ain't feel to get in the tub though? Damn.
Man, it was too much going on. It was about 4 in the morning.
Have you ever smelled somebody though? Real shit.
That was real. I don't lie.
I know you don't lie, but I'm saying like other than that, have you ever smelled somebody?
Yeah.
Like, do you tell them they be stinking? Like,
yeah, I had to tell somebody before.
How was that? Like, you weren't scared enough. You just like,
no.
Did you have to fake that you wanted to fuck?
Nah, I wasn't being rude or nothing. I ain't just come out and say, you stinking.
Like, bitch, you funky as hell.
Yeah, I ain't come out like rude or nothing. I was like, yeah, let's get in the shower and woo, you know what I'm saying? I just took one, but I'm finna take another so promote you to take one, right?
Did she take one?
Yes, she knew. I feel like she knew.
She was stinking?
Yeah, I feel like, man, they say if you stinking, you smell yourself first. Yeah.
What she was doing? Was she trying to keep her legs closed and shit? She wasn't? She was just, I love you and she was stinking?
Yeah, she was just chilling. But yeah, it was a little musky.
Okay, we got a segment today. Truth or cap.
No.
We're going to keep it real is we going to cap.
Okay.
What you going to do? You going to keep it real, you going to cap?
Let's do it. We finna do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Truth or cap. I done linked with somebody just to see what the hype was about.
True.
What was that about? Like,
I had to see.
A lot of people was talking about the girl, and you just want to see.
Yeah, I had to see. She had too many good reviews. I had to go see.
You was sick as fuck. Truth or cap? I done linked with a fan before.
Yeah.
Not somebody that like you and like your music, being a fan like that. I'm saying just a girl that's a fan. Like, you done.
Yeah, like she added me off Instagram. She from out of town. Yeah.
You trusted that? Like, you weren't scared?
No.
You ain't think she was on that sit-up type shit?
Nah, I ain't. Nah.
What was it like for you? Like, would you continue to link with fans? Like, they want no issue?
It was a bad experience.
How was that a bad experience?
I flew to Miami, and it was a bad experience.
Damn. No linking with fans.
No linking with fans, please.
Truth or cap? You let somebody get in on one of your songs and regretted it.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was horrible. It was horrible. If your homeboy not a rapper, don't let him rap. On God, don't let him rap because he gonna make you mad. He gonna make you mad.
Just
It's
gonna
horrible.
fuck the song up.
Gonna fuck the song up. A good song too. It was a good song, and he fucked it up for me.
Do you tell them like during the time? Was you in the studio or they just sent the song to you?
Nah, we was in the studio together, and my homeboy ain't rap, but it's a long story.
He just
But
get
it
on the
was
track.
Yeah, man, we was just playing in there, but it was a good song. I feel like I could have made a real good song out of it.
And you just like, it just fucked that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Truth or cap? Do you go through phones?
No.
You ain't never went through a phone?
No.
Do people go through your phones?
No. That's why I don't go through nobody else's phone. I don't want nobody touching
Because you don't want nobody touching your phone. Truth or cap? Have you ever backdoored one of your friends for a girl?
What? No.
So,
But with me and my guys, I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody off limits but baby mamas and girlfriends anyway. Yeah.
so have you ever been an issue? Like, damn, I really like somebody sneaky link. You know, one of y'all didn't know about, and the other one just popped out with her.
No. That ain't never happened before.
Truth or cap? You don't try to trap somebody before.
True.
Why?
Because I want her to have my baby.
Did she had a baby?
No, she killed it.
That's rude.
She killed it.
That was smart of her.
No, how?
I'm pro-choice.
How is this smart?
Cause she live her life how she want to live it.
That was crazy though, cause she went along with it.
I'm pro-choice. So what new music you got in store for the people? Anything you got
Yeah,
they should be checking out?
I got a couple songs. And it's a song. I was just talking to some old school players from the Nawf yesterday, and they was telling me they got this song called No Flu Rock Anthem, where they went to every hood and shot the video, and they want me to redo it by myself, like in a new generation way.
Okay. Anything else? You dropping a new tape? What you been working on?
I'm not dropping no more tapes.
This year?
Yeah, I'm through dropping tapes. I think for the rest of the year, I'm dropping singles and videos. They do better response.
Why you don't shoot that many videos?
I've been slacking.
But you
I'm
know
finna
you
start.
need to do visuals, so why you ain't been shooting no videos?
I'm finna start. The time is now.
What features do you have coming out?
None. I don't have no features coming out.
Why is you lying?
I don't have no features coming
You ain't
out.
got no features coming out.
No, I
I
don't.
seen somebody post you and tag you in something.
I don't have no songs doing it with nobody. I don't got no features coming out.
So you ain't doing no features. You don't reach out to people for features. You like you said, you just bump into them in the studio.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
networking is good though. So why you don't network?
I don't need it.
You feel like you already okay, cocky.
Nah, it ain't even it. It's just I just feel like you don't gotta just do too much network when you got network. Go where you wanna go and do what you wanna do.
Poppy, okay then. P. So where can people find you? They looking for Trev. Where they need to find you at?
I'm everywhere like a mineral. 1TREVMM, man. 1TREVMM. On all platforms. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube.
Man, shut the fuck up. YouTube, Spotify. And there we have it. Thank you, Trev, for coming by. We have another segment today. We're gonna play Never Have I Ever. We're gonna play with 5 fingers. You ready, Trev?
Yep.
Okay, you go first.
Never have I ever had an awkward sex dream.
No. Never have I ever ran into an ex on a date. Like you ran into another when you was on a date with somebody else.
No.
You be low key when you go out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never have I ever. Never have I ever. Wow, these questions freaking. Never have I ever sent a nude photo.
Never have I ever ate no ass. Yeah.
Never ever. Never have I ever climbed a mountain.
I ain't never climbed no mountain. Never have I ever had sex with more than 2 people in one day. Trifling.
Never have I ever used lingerie for a special occasion.
I'm gonna come out with the big shirt on
You ain't never did that.
and a bunny.
You ain't sexy at all. You don't do nothing sexy for your man.
I'm just
That
naked.
is
I'm
crazy.
just naked.
That's
Mama gonna take
crazy.
it off anyway. What?
That's crazy.
So men into that. They want to sleep with women in lingerie.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
Oh, okay. It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Never have I ever. Never have I ever had sex with friends.
Never have I ever French kissed somebody.
That's tongue kissing.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's all I like to do.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't like that.
Mine said French kiss. How old is we?
I know what the question say, right?
Crazy. Never have I ever dealt with any of my partner's friends. I mean, they siblings. Like, you ever fuck with one of your partner's sisters?
Nah, I ain't never did that before. Never have I ever been caught watching porn.
Who the fuck you think I am? Looking at me like I'm lying or something.
I don't know.
Fuck. Never have I ever been caught up.
Never have I ever written a love letter.
Never have I ever made a love song about somebody.
Never have I ever bought a one-way airplane ticket.
Never have I ever gave head on the first link.
What?
So you ain't never.
Nah, I ain't
You
never did
can't. You,
that. I ain't never did nothing
you
like
lying
that.
in this house.
I
Oh
ain't never
God,
did
you
that.
lying. So you ain't never just ain't nobody who's first time y'all fuck.
What? Then the first time we ever linked before? It's crazy.
Man, you a munch. Stop capping to these folks.
Never have I ever lied to get out of a family engagement.
I have lied. I didn't want to come. Never have I ever felt jealous about somebody's ex.
Never have I ever seen a ghost.
I seen the ghost before.
Where you see it?
Right here.
No. Where you see a ghost there, bro?
I seen the ghost when I was a kid. I seen the ghost.
Was you scared?
Nah, I wasn't scared.
Yes,
I
you
like
were.
talking to them people.
You was scared, bro.
I wasn't scared. Never have I ever knowingly led somebody on. You a heartbreaker.
Never have I ever accidentally started a fire.
I tried to though.
Nah,
they really want an
you
accident.
ain't never accidentally set nothing on fire.
I feel like I tried to. So I didn't want no accident. Cause I knew I was playing with fire, so I knew. You feel me?
Okay.
So I knew something was gonna set on fire. Never have I ever kissed somebody who was off limits.
Never have I ever memorized every lyric to a song.
We both should put our finger down.
I don't know no song,
Yes,
not even
you
my
do
own
know
song all the way
word
through.
for word.
No song.
So I'm lying.
I don't know no song, not even my own.
You just want to win.
I win. I
You
win.
just want to win.
What I get?
Shit.
Since I win.
Get the fuck out my face. Talking about what you get.
There ain't no
Like,
pride for
please.
winning it.
It ain't no pride.
Ah, yeah.
Fuck.
They're crazy. It's my turn to ask you a question.
Eggs.
This is an interview for you.
Okay, eggs.
I'm just talking. I gotta go, man.
Okay, behind that jacking for beats, how long did it take you to come up with it?
I did this song in about 15 minutes. I just freestyled all the way through. Toe Tank West, keep everything.
Who was your inspiration?
I heard this song by Big Boogie on YouTube, and I was like, dang, he was going crazy. I could do that better than him though. So I just did it for myself.
Why you ain't promote that for real?
It ain't on no platform with less than 30,000 views.
But I'm saying why you ain't promote it for real?
There's no platform that is on with less than 30,000 views.
Why you didn't promote it for real? You ain't promote that for real. I feel like you should have pushed that more. Why you ain't add that on your mixtape? You did that
It's
after
too
your
long.
mixtape,
It's 5 minutes.
Did you do that after your mixtape?
The song 5 minutes
Did you do that after or before your mixtape?
before.
Oh. There we have it.
There we have it. Side talk with Sasha. Bye.